Hi guys, it's Kaylee. First of all, I just want to apologise for my throat. I've got a bit of a cold and a sore throat just now, so I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit. But nevertheless, I'm going to make this video. I just want to say, Amy, I did watch your video obviously, and I just had like, you know when you have an awe moment? Well, I had one of those moments at the end of your video when you were talking about your little like piggy banks, saving your money for coming to visit and like a road trip and that, and like I was like, oh, that's so sweet, because I'm doing the same thing as well, saving up for like university and stuff. I'm also saving up for like our road trip because this needs to happen. So yeah, here's 20 things about me, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah. Fact number one is that I've actually been to 5 different primary schools and 1 secondary school. The reason being because with my dad's job we've moved around a lot, so each time we moved I had to go to a new school, and I always found it hard to make friends because I got to the stage where I was like, oh, new school, we're just going to move house again, so there's no point making friends. But yeah, I was a bit of a lonely child. I'm not lonely anymore though, so that's good. Number 2 is that I do a lot of musical theatre. I have performed with a group called KYMT and a group called YMTS. I've only done one show with YMTS, and that was Les Mis or Les Miserables at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival last year, so like 2013. And with KYMT I've done 3 shows with them, and we're supposed to be starting up a new show soon, hopefully, and I've heard rumours that it's going to be Greece, and I'm dead excited. So the shows that I've done with them is Almost Eurovision, which is like a spoof of Eurovision, and I performed as Germany. Then the next again year we did Miss Saigon, and that's my favourite musical ever, and it was my favourite musical that I've been in. I was cast as one of the lead bar girls that were like prostitutes. That sounds really bad, but like that happened, and I had like a little role to sing and stuff, so that was quite good. And then last year we did Summer Holiday. Well, I say last year, the last show we did, it was in February, was Summer Holiday, and I was asked to sing a bit in Italian, and it was really high. It was like a soprano bit, but I'm an alto, but I did it and it was fun. Number 3 is that as well as doing musical theatre, I actually play flute at school. So I play flute in folk groups, which is where we do like Scottish folk songs, and wind band, which is like woodwind instruments and brass instruments, woodwind ensemble, which is like just woodwind instruments, and I also sing in 2 choirs at school as well, the senior mixed choir and senior girls choir. Number 4 is my favourite songs. I have 3 favourite songs. Just simply because I love them a lot. The first one is I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith, and it was for the movie Armageddon. If you've seen that, it's got Ben Affleck in it. I've seen the first half, but I refuse to watch the second half. I'll explain that later on. That's like my favourite song because it reminds me of my Auntie Tammy. My second favourite song is They'll Be by Faith Hill, and that was done for my favourite film, Pearl Harbor, which is actually my next fact. And another one of my favourite songs is Kaylee, by a man called Marillion, whose nickname is actually Fish, believe it or not, and that's the song I was named after. So yeah. Number 5, and my last, in fact number 4, and that is that my favourite film is actually Pearl Harbor. So fact number 6, I think I'm on, is the reason why I don't watch the second half of Armageddon. Now, if you've seen Armageddon, the second half of it is all about them being in space and trying to destroy this meteor and stop it from hitting the earth and making the earth dead. And I'm absolutely petrified of like outer space and like galaxies and like universes, and seeing like satellite photos of planets and stars and stuff. Like I can look up at the night sky and be alright seeing stars and the moon and that, but I don't like anything else to do with it, and it makes me really uncomfortable talking about it, so I'm just going to stop. So my next fact is that I want to study history at university, which I'm actually applying to this year. I started the process today actually by registering for a thing called UCAS, which is you put all your information in and then you apply to universities to do that. So yeah, I did that today. Next fact is that it actually takes a lot to make me cry. I am quite an emotional person, but I don't like showing it. It's not because I know a lot of people that don't show emotion because they think it's weak, and it's not because of that. It is simply because I don't like all the attention I get if I start crying in public. I am absolutely obsessed with Harry Potter, The Hunger Games and The Lord of the Rings. Last year on the 30th of September, I actually went into hospital and got an operation to get my ears pinned back, because they were very protruding, to say the least. And that means that they just stuck out an awful lot. They used to look like, I don't know if you can see that very well, but they used to stick out an awful lot, and now they're kind of back. I don't know if you can see, but yeah. I used to get bullied quite a lot at school for it. I used to get called things like Dumbo, monkey ears. In Scotland, the slang term for ears is lugs, so I used to get called lugs all the time. And I remember one of my friends saying to me, this was like before I moved here, which was about 6 years ago or something, saying to me, "You're never going to get a boyfriend because you have monkey ears." And that destroyed my confidence levels. And so ever since then I'd kind of been aware of it and really self-conscious over it, and it just got to a stage where Mum was like, "Well, we're not putting up with this anymore." And so we went and the doctors referred me to get it done, and I did. So yay. I found out recently this year that I'm actually mildly allergic to peanuts. I'm not the biggest Disney fan, but I do have 3 favourite movies from Disney, which are Tarzan, which is my all-time favourite Disney film. It's just like the best. Brave, I just love it. I relate to Merida so much because like her relationship with her dad is like my relationship with my dad, although I don't want to turn my mum into a bear, because I don't. And Lilo and Stitch. A week on Wednesday, I'm actually going to Auschwitz, so that's on the 17th of September. I have a slight obsession with candles. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I've got about 9 candles in my bedroom. I'm not the most organised person, but whenever I'm doing something like this, or like a talk in front of class or something like that, everything has to be written down on a list. If you keep wondering why I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at this. My list of 20 things about me, because I would just forget what I've said, so I would start repeating myself and then I wouldn't be able to think of anything. I'd be standing there like, I don't know what to say. I'm supposed to be getting tested for dyslexia this year, soon, hopefully before October holidays, hopefully, fingers crossed. Like music artist, and it's quite varied. So a few of them are like Ed Sheeran, he's just amazing. The Script, my favourite song by The Script actually is If You Could See Me Now. It's like been my favourite song for a couple of months now, because like I get like a favourite song and it changes like every month basically, but If You Could See Me Now has been like my favourite for a really long now. I am in love with the band, especially Connor Ball. Yeah. I'm actually going to see them on the 27th of September, so I'm really excited about that. I also like Spice Off. I love Spice Off. I love Callum Hood. Yeah, but I also like a lot of like 80s stuff, like Aerosmith and like Bon Jovi, and Fleetwood Mac are just absolutely amazing. But then I like a lot of musical stuff, so like Miss Like Long, My Mouth, Grease, Dreamboats and Petticoats, Ghost, Wicked, like stuff like that. And this sounds really mean, but I don't mean it in a horrible way. I'm actually really looking forward to moving out. So my birthday is actually on the 22nd of April in 1997, and I was born in the Borders General Hospital just outside of Galashiels, which is in like near the border between Scotland and England on the Scottish side. That when I was 3, I burnt my hand on the cooker. My mum said to me, "Hayley, the stove is hot, don't touch it." What did I do? I went and touched it because I was a rebellious child, and so I put my hand on it and it burned, and I like screamed the house down, and my mum was like, she ran my hand under cold water, and then my mum and dad drove me to the hospital, which was the hospital I was born in, and the nurse and doctor people said that if my mum hadn't run my hand under cold water, my hand would have been stuck like this, like a claw, because the way the skin would have healed, it would have like made my fingers clamp, which means that I would have had minimal movement in my fingers, and I wouldn't have been able to play flute or anything like what I do now, which is quite gutting because like that's like a big part of my life. So I'm just really like grateful that my mum was smart enough to think to put my hand under cold water instead of just rushing me off to hospital. So yeah, so that's 20 facts about me. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned a bit more about me, I guess. I'm sure as we start uploading more and more videos, you'll find out a lot more about us, and understand that I have a very weird, let's just say, side to me. Please like and subscribe, and if you have any like video ideas, then leave them in the comments, and me and Amy will have a look and see if there's anything that we'd like to do. So yeah, I'll see you guys next Friday with a new video. And also go and check out Amy's video if you haven't already, because it is very good and she would love that. So yeah, you'll see Amy next Monday with a new video, and you'll see me next Friday with my new video. Bye!